Coming up this week on Bob Redfern's Outdoor Magazine, Bob takes a look at the best of 2019. It's a look back at the best hunting and fishing moments from this past year. Plus, on this week's Sportsman's Table, we feature a South Carolina seafood recipe from Deck 383 in Murrells Inlet. All this and a whole lot more, and it begins right now.
Guys, this has been a great day. We shot this hog. Look at that. Wow, let me hold that thing.
Nice.
Folks, this week we're on location in Norwich, Kansas at Trophy Bucks of Canvas Outfitters filming for 2020. 2019 was another great year to be in the outdoors, and I had the chance of a lifetime to hunt and fish at some of the greatest locations in America with some very special folks. As you know, we're always taking you to some very special destinations around the country, and that's what brings us to Kansas today. We've traveled to Kansas over the past few years, and you've seen us do some shows out there, but I've really only had a chance to do spring turkey hunting. Folks, this is going to be my first trip to Kansas where I'm going to have the opportunity to take a big buck and do some duck hunting while we're out here. What a great combination that's going to be. You know, my first look back on this week's show, it's another great combo hunt, but this time it was back in the South Carolina low country, night hog hunting, and doing one of my favorite things in the outdoors, and that's quail hunting behind some awesome bird dogs, all in the matter of 12 hours. Let's take a look at our low country combo hunt this week, right down in South Carolina.
We've got a pretty nice size hog just decided to come out. Now, folks, I'm using my ATN night vision scope mounted on my Browning BAR 308 caliber. It's a great tool option here for hog hunting at night. Here down at Cedar Knoll, again, the guys have really got these stands in strategic places. Up, he's not sure he's ready to come out. Alright, come on, guys. Alright, he's getting a little bit braver. Alright, come on. Come on. Still something he's not liking out there. Okay, maybe it's the light. Nah, he's looking right at it. Okay, here we go. Alright, now maybe we're gonna settle down here. Alright, this may be my shot. Here comes another one. He's a little bigger. This one here is probably a little over 200. But again, at about 195 yards, it's hard to tell. Alright, don't leave. I'd almost rather like to take the other one behind him, but that's okay. Sometimes if you wait too long, they decide to scurry and not come back, so. Alright, maybe this one's gonna cooperate here.
The dog's looking here, so I'd say the birds are in between. Y'all want to come on up just a little more here? We got to get you close. He's shooting this little small. Hayward, he's already at a disadvantage with little gun now.
I can see this is going to be a tough crowd this morning.
Yes, sir.
Don't be too hard on me, Hayward.
Nah.
Other people behind, everybody ready. Go, buddy. Find him, Blue. Find him. In ya? They storing to us.
Now we got little Blue.
I don't believe they're him, Blue. That's the dogs are storing, Blue. Tell the truth, Artie. Artie?
We're fixing to find them.
Where they at, Blue? Blue, they here?
Oh, yeah. Well, I got my two.
I didn't get mine. I winged them both.
All right. Well, folks, joining me now is a good friend of mine, Joey Robinson. He is a quail hunter, he's a duck hunter, he's a fishing guide. He lives down in Sumter, South Carolina, right near Santee. And I tell you what, Joey has invited us to come out here and join him on the deer and duck hunting adventure in Kansas at Travis Stevens' place at Big Trophy Bucks of Kansas Outfitters. And you know, Joey, I want to thank you again for coaxing us, for coming out here. Okay, and you know, I know here we're duck hunting this morning, and
it's slow.
Well, you know, it's hunting, okay, and we're having a chance to kind of catch our breath a little bit. Yep. We've had birds come in, but you know, one of the things that often intrigues me about guys that have the passion like you've been coming out here for over 20 years. What brings you coming back every year?
The deer, the ducks, the people out here are super nice people. It's just way of life that, you know, I always have loved it.
Well, as you've told me many times, this is your vacation.
It is. It's my vacation to myself.
Well, you know, there's not many guys that can unhook from the family and the wife and just say, I'll see you when I see you.
I'm lucky I have a good one.
Exactly, you know, and we all are, because that's really for us that have the passion in the outdoors like you. Yep. And you've got 50 years of duck hunting around your neck there with all those bands, and I mean, I know you really love it.
It's been a ride.
You got Rooster, your dedicated lab, I mean, Will Travel. I mean, one of those things that I really enjoy is being around guys just like you who understand what it's like to be in the outdoors, and we're getting fewer and far between.
Yeah, we need to get more kids involved in it. Bring more kids and their parents also, get them involved in it.
Well, look, how about let's take a sneak peek at some of our duck hunting action that we've had so far. We've been out here. We've been at it hard, man, every morning early.
It's been a tough week.
Yeah, well, I tell you, it's always tough out here. Well, folks, listen, I tell you what, let's take a look at some action from our earlier duck hunt footage this week, and hey, maybe we'll even be able to take some sneak footage of what's coming up in 2020. Here. Rooster's gonna get him. Come here. Woo!
Pick him up. Yeah.
Nicely done, Bo. Perfect pair. Man.
Good start to the morning.
Hey, Travis, listen, man, I'm telling you. Woo-hoo.
Best duck hunt you've had in a while.
Listen, it's going to be the best duck hunt I've probably had in my lifetime. Folks, we are in Kansas, just outside of Norwich, Kansas, not too far from Wichita. We came in, drove all night long, 18 plus hours to get here. Travis Stevens, the property owner right here, man, I tell you what, and we'll introduce Joey Robinson from Sumter, South Carolina. He's got Rooster the dog. He's going to get these first 2 ducks that we got down. I tell you what, man, listen, I don't know how Joey has kept this, Travis, as the best kept secret from me and him only living 30 miles from me in South Carolina, huh? Oh, Rooster finally got to work. We're here in Norwich, Kansas. We're at Trophy Bucks of Kansas Outfitters, and I'm actually trying to get one of these big Hummers on camera, and you know, probably a buck of my lifetime. They're here. They grow bigger, badder, and I tell you what, antlers like this, and we've already had a chance to see some of those, and I know you're going to get a sneak peek of some in 2020. But looking back at some of our hunts over the past year, I had some great opportunities to do a lot of great things in the outdoors, but one that I really valued the most is I was able to do some deer hunting on my property up in South Carolina, and I tell you what, I just want to take and show you a little bit of that deer hunting footage that we had for 2019. I'm about 54 yards from him. I look to my left. There's that itty bitty, ugly looking buck, a young one, and now I'm coming back and it's time, and I'm going to take the shot. Well, folks, joining me again is Joey Robinson from Sumter, South Carolina. And, you know, Joey and I did a show several years ago together, and it was just an awesome opportunity to showcase one of his championship bird dogs. You know, Joey, if you had the opportunity to give some advice to folks who either own a bird dog, want to own a bird dog, or love quail hunting, I want you to think about one of those tips that you would provide them.
Okay. We'll do that.
And so, but right now what I want to do is I want you to hold that thought, because I know that there's a lot of tips that we can give, because I've had bird dogs over the years as well, but you hold that thought, because first, folks, I want to take you on down to South Georgia and take a look at some quail hunting action that we had an opportunity to do in 2019.
Dick, come here. Dick,
Come on up, Mike. All right, Dixie, help us out. You go, up. Nicely done, guys. I got 2 down. Dixie says there's birds in here.
I see one. Right there.
Bo, I shake and bake, Bo. I help. Woo!
Man, I'm on fire today.
Yeah, I'm telling you, Bo, you are. Man. I have to call you Quick Draw McGraw. All right, Joey, I promised all the folks out there that you'd provide them with a tip about training a bird dog, keeping a bird dog, and if they wanted to quail hunt. What would you provide them as best advice to those guys out there, or gals, who want to bird hunt?
Very first thing is find the best trainer you can find. After that, find time to take your dog out. There's nothing like working a dog. You have to spend time with them to get good dogs. Thirdly, keep them in good shape. That's the main thing. When you get a good one, hang on to him.
Absolutely, and you have, and you know, I've had the opportunity to have 6 or 8 or 10 of them over my lifetime, and if you're right, if you don't have the opportunity to put them in birds at least 2 or 3 times a week,
right?
Okay,
yep.
And that's year round, it's just not doing them service.
And take them out west. Take, you know, Kansas, Missouri, or you know, different places. Take them out where they have birds, plentiful birds, and get them in those birds. It doesn't matter where you go, just get them in the birds and work them.
Well, that's some great advice out there. And you know, folks, I tell you what, stay tuned. When we come back, I'm going to take you on the boat, and we're going to be doing some great fishing action and showing you some of that footage and some of the best of 2019.
Nations in America.
You know, folks, weather in 2019 played a major factor in all of our fishing trips. Extreme cold in the winter, and we experienced some big, bad summer heat, which was not always the best conditions for fishing. But despite the ups and downs, we were out there doing it, and we still had some great fishing opportunities around the country with some very special folks. Let's take a look at some of that action from 2019. You got him?
It's a little better.
Yeah, man. All right, get him. Yeah, man.
Oh, yeah. That'll work.
Get him, Ron. Get him, Bo.
Fun on this little spinning rod. Come back over here, little guy. Oh, I guess we're gonna go to this side.
Which way you want to go with him? Here, let me dip him out for him. Hey, Bo, I got my union card.
I don't know that he's quite ready to come in yet with this light line.
That's okay.
That's it. Well, now.
Ah, yeah, there he comes.
There he comes.
All right, man, we'll get him over here for everybody to look at.
Oh, yeah. Go on.
Yeah, he's tough this morning. Yeah, man. He swallowed that thing.
Did he?
Yep. Yes, sir, he did. Mm-hmm. Mm.
Oh, yeah, that'll work.
Yeah, that'll work. Okay, all right.
Need some pliers. He definitely ate it.
Yeah, he did. Okay, we got, there we go. I'm telling you, folks, it's the General this morning, huh? On the Fusion weedless. Right there, Bo. Look at that. Nice.
That's a good start.
Nice. I think we do.
We got 3 fish.
Okay.
Who's gonna do the tag?
That's okay. Come on, Redfish, stay with me, buddy.
Oh, don't get over
Stay
here with
with
the other
me.
one. There he is, though. That's a nice red.
Okay.
If we have to, I'll put this rod in the rod holder.
Yeah, dude, we'll just let the ray.
on the bottom.
The ray will have to wait.
Yep.
There he comes. Oh, yeah, that's a nice one.
Oh!
Come over to
no.
the side. Don't go to that side.
Keep my cart. Oh, that's a nice one, Joey. That's a nice fish. That's a real nice red.
That is.
All right, I'm gonna put this guy in the rod holder.
Do that.
Here we go. I got him coming right over here.
Okay, you guys do your thing. I'll talk while I'm trying to get this one in. There we go.
All right.
Woo! Man, I'm rocking and rolling with this Toro Beast on this Veritas.
There we go.
Oh, yeah! All right. I think I may have one right behind it.
Right where he's supposed to be hooked.
Woo!
He's hooked right where he's supposed to be hooked.
Fish on, Craig. Fish on, brother. Hey, man, oh, man. Well, the fog's hopefully getting out of here. And you know, as I always say, hope is never a method, but this morning, that's the best that we could do. I tell you what, you talk about soup sandwich. Ooh-hoo-hoo. Oh,
Hopefully they couldn't see any better than they could.
I don't know.
That's a better fish.
Oh, that is? No, sir. We don't have nets on this boat. No, sir.
See if I can look him.
Yeah, I think I can get him. Hang on here. Oh yeah, that is a little better fish. Come here, Hummer. I tell you what, you hold the rod, and I'll do the honors. Come here. Come on. Yeah. Come on. Just hold on. I know. I want to get you up here and show you off, and then we're just going to let you go. Yeah, we're just going to let you go. Hang on. We're just going to let you go. Oh, yeah. Nice fat striper right there now. Oh, yeah. Woohoo! Well, folks, stay tuned. When we come back, we're going to head over to the Sportsman's Table, and I know you're going to enjoy this week's recipe.
The Sportsman's Table is brought to you by the South Carolina Department of Agriculture. Whether you live in South Carolina or out of state, be sure to buy South Carolina grown meats, vegetables, and fruits. Make sure your food is South Carolina certified. It's a matter of taste.
Welcome back this week, folks. We're here on another edition of the Sportsman's Table at Deck 383, right here on the Waccamaw River. Beautiful setting, and Jermaine Alston, he's the main guy here at Deck 383. He's got a recipe, well, I know you're going to need to pay attention to today. Jermaine, welcome back to the show, my friend.
Always a pleasure, my
Okay,
friend.
what do we got today?
We're gonna do, this is a phenomenal dish during the summertime. I
Okay.
mean, we can't get overselling this so much. We sell like 20, 30 of them a day. It's our Deck salmon salad.
Okay, all
You know,
right.
you can get it blackened or you can get it grilled, but I prefer it, I do it blackened for
Okay.
this show right here.
Well, let's get started.
Let's do a little bit of blackening season on your salmon.
Okay. Now, this is wild-caught salmon?
Wild-caught salmon.
Okay.
Alaskan wild-caught salmon.
And this is on the menu down here at Deck 383, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yes,
awesome.
sir.
Great.
Get that salmon good and seasoned. Gonna put it,
Okay, now is that butter in the pan or?
it's oil. It's
Oil,
a butter
okay.
oil blend, yeah.
I got you.
Gonna let that cook probably about two minutes on each side, flip it over.
I
You
got
can
you.
throw it in the oven. You don't want to overcook your salmon. You
There
don't
you
want
go.
it well done.
Okay.
You give it a good medium.
All right, Jermaine, man, are we salmon ready?
Salmon is ready to go, Bob.
Okay.
All right, we're gonna dress our salad right here.
Okay.
A little bit of blue cheese crumbles.
Gotta have blue cheese.
Gotta
Tell you
have
what, let's
blue
turn the
cheese.
heat off there a little bit.
Gotta have the blue cheese.
Ooh, wow.
Spread that over. We're gonna do some candied pecans.
Oh, gotta have them. You know, that just adds so much great color
This
to
is
that.
so
It does.
wonderful of a salad right here. We're gonna do some toasted almonds.
Oh, goodness.
Throw them on there also.
Now, you guys can turn these out in a moment's notice.
Oh my goodness, 5 minutes max.
There you go. Wow.
We're gonna throw some red onions on there, just a
Okay.
sprinkle.
And all was certified SC grown produce.
Everything
There you go.
produce is certified.
Good maters.
Good maters from Lee's Farm. Can never go wrong with these maters.
Oh, wow.
Throw you some good cucumbers on there.
There you go.
Now we're gonna throw our salmon on here. Take that right in the middle. Like that right there.
There you go. Wow.
We're gonna dress that with our balsamic vinaigrette.
All about styling and profiling,
Oh,
Jermaine.
yes, sir. And
There
that
you
is
go.
our deck salmon salad.
There you go. Jermaine, thank you, man. I
Bob,
tell you what.
not a problem.
Hell, it's
Not a
awesome
problem.
having you on here. And folks, listen, come on down to deck 383 on the Waccamaw River. Listen, come on down. Eat some of this great food that they prepare down here. It's all certified scgrown.com. Well, you check them out there and see what's fresh on the menu. And we'll be right back here again next week on another great recipe on the Sportsman's Table.
To find out more information on food that's fresher and tastier, go online at certifiedscgrown.com. Buy certified South Carolina grown products. It's a matter of taste.
Well, folks, I hope you've enjoyed our look back at the 2019 season. You know, it really did come and go real quick. I especially appreciate everyone tuning in each week and following us across this great country. You know, it wouldn't be possible without all of our viewers, our guides and outfitters, and especially our great sponsors. Be sure to go to our website and make sure you check out Bob's Top 16 and check out all those guides that have allowed us to bring the great outdoors to you each and every week for the past 19 years. I would like to thank each and every one of you the very best for the holiday season from all of us here at Bob Redfern's Outdoor Magazine. And remember, the outdoors is my passion. I want it to be yours too. We'll see you right back here again next week on another episode of Bob Redfern's Outdoor Magazine.